Hi everybody, it's Carla with Cobweb Corner, and this is FlossTube number 52. If this is the first time that you've joined us, this is a channel about cross stitch and my online cross stitch shop. So welcome if you're first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. It is Saturday, January 16th, 2021, and it's only been a week since my last FlossTube. That's like a miracle. And first of all, I want to apologize for this horrible lighting. If you've been following me the last couple of videos, my husband is working very hard on turning my studio where I used to make jewelry into a new craft room. I'm going to move my table. It's hitting the camera. There we go. And right now that he is putting in new lighting, and the whole room is torn apart, and not going to be able to use that for a few weeks. So I'm working on getting a spot where we can do this. I know the light's really bright and I'm going to have some glare, but just bear with me. What have I been doing this week? Personal updates. I didn't say anything last week because I wasn't sure I would stick with it, but I've been doing a 30-day yoga challenge, and I really like yoga, and I'll start it and get into it, and then I'll stop for like a year, and then I'll start back up and have to start all over and start for a year. And I heard about the 30-day yoga challenge, and my daughter and I are doing it together. And I never want to have a day where she says, "Hey mom, I completed day 13," and I say, "Yeah, I skipped today." So I've been really sticking to it. And they're short sessions, which makes it even easier. Some of them are only 15 minutes long. I think the longest one is so far has been 30 minutes, and I'm really enjoying it. So I've been doing that, and my husband and I have also been going for walks. We live in a development in the country, and we can walk just around the roads in our development, and we go about 2 miles, and we've been doing really well. Probably going about 4 times a week, or 3 to 4 times a week, and that's really been great. So other than that, it's the same old. Okay, Stitchy news. What have I been working on? First of all, I have a finish. Yay, a start and a finish. I started We won Valentine bird, and looks a little washed out in the light, but this is for the Wee Bird Sal, and I'll put a link to the group, the Facebook group, if you want to join. There's, I think, 13 different Wee Bird charts. There's all the holidays and the seasons, and then there's a stitching bird and quilting bird. And if you join the group, you can stitch any or as many of the birds as you want to. And the only thing I have left is there's a little pink heart button that goes right here. But it was a super quick stitch. Would have had it done probably in 2 evenings, but I ended up frogging a little bit. So, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I'm going to use, if you've watched Helen D's FlossTube, she does a number of tutorials, and she has a tutorial on doing a flat finish and then using a washer on back and a magnet, and then you can rotate different designs onto the same display, and I'm going to try that. So I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I'm going to do a few of these, but I'm not going to do them right all in a row. Since they're kind of quick stitches, they'll be perfect things to take a break on whatever I'm working on and do those. So we would love to have you join our stitch along. We've got, I don't know, maybe 45 members so far, and we're mostly, since they're such quick stitches, we're really interested to see how people finish the birds once they're done. I did get a little bit of work also on my Bluebird of Happiness. This is also for a stitch along. It's the Songbirds Garden stitch along, and I finished this part right here, and finished this here and got down into here. So not a lot. I worked on it before I needed our Wee Bird Sal started on January 10th, and so I worked on it until January 10th, but that's coming along, and I'm going to continue that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I may have a video where I show you a number of things, and don't get mad at me, but I'm kind of thinking about Mania already. I've never participated in Mania, and I definitely would not do a start a day, but I would like to have more pieces to rotate and to be able to show you guys. So I don't know. So mania has been in my brain already, so I know it's too early, but I may pull a few things that I'm interested in and show them to you and see what you guys think about what I should start next. Stitchy mail, I didn't get hardly anything except I ordered 2 Q snaps for myself. I got the 11 by 17 and 17 by 17. Sorry for the glare, because there's a couple of larger projects that I want to start. So I ordered those from Yarn Tree, and those came in. And then I just wanted to show you my little tiny, I don't know if this is 4 by 4, I think. And I wasn't sure I would use it really, but it was perfect for my my little wee bird. So it worked out really well. So I got those in the mail, and that's about it for, sorry for the noise. I'm going to get these off my table. That's about it for my Stitchy news, but it's only been a week, and I have been stitching almost every day, which is really good. So there's one chart in my new inventory that I want to show you that I'm really thinking about doing, and then I'm going to pull some pieces and see. So anyway, giveaways for last week. Last week we had 4 giveaways, I think, and let's go through those. The first one was, where is it? Sorry. First one was Tree Farm by With Thy Needle and Thread, and we had 29 people interested in that, and the winner was Jacqueline Liebfried. Jacqueline Liebfried. I hope I'm saying that right. So this is going to be a challenge. I'll do my best with delighting you guys. So Jacqueline, you need my email address is down below. If you would please email me and put in the subject line, put FlossTube winner, and then tell me that you won the Tree Farm chart and give me your mailing address, and I'll get that out to you. The next one was the Growing Love Stitcher's Wallet by Threadwork Primitives, and we had 13 people interested in this one. And the winner for that is Nanette McDougall Dykes. Nanette. So also email me with FlossTube winner in the subject, and I'll get that to you. The third one was Holiday Patchwork by Threadworks Primitives, and there were 9 people interested in this one, and the winner is Kathy Harris. Kathy Harris. And the last one is Autumn Bird by Satsuma Street, and there were 22 people interested in that one, and the winner is Daniela Dreesen. I can't read my own writing, but it's Daniela Dreesen, I think. So email me, put FlossTube winner in the subject line, and I will get those in the mail right away. The last video, the winners were really good about getting back to me, and I appreciate that. I got all of them sent out right away. So the business topic for today. First of all, I want to let you know that we're having another auction. We have a Facebook group. For auctions. They're not charity auctions or anything, but they're normally charts that aren't listed on my website. So they're things you can't usually buy there. And they're often from stores that have gone out of business or personal collections. And I normally have anywhere from 25 to 35 listings. We have over 530 members to that Facebook group. And we have auctions about, I don't know, twice a month. And they are a lot of fun, and they do really well. So if you're interested, I'll put the link down below. The next one is Monday, January 18th, and they start at 10:30 Central Time on one day, and they end at 10:30 Central Time on the next day. And all the rules and how they end and all that is in the group. So just ask to join that group if you're interested. So the main business topic today is, sorry, I just leaned back and kicked the camera. The main topic today is social media content. So since I'm an online store, but this really applies to any cross stitch store who wants to have an online presence, is how do you connect and communicate with your with your customers and your audience without just saying, buy this, we're having a sale, buy this, buy this. You know, you want to make your content interesting, possibly educational, relevant, and on topic. So I was doing a lot of research this last week on, because I'm running out of ideas. Like, what do I talk about on FlossTube? What do I send out in my emails? What do I post on Instagram other than, you know, here's a chart for sale, that type of thing. So I was reading actually quite a few hours this week on social media content, and there are some companies out there that you know, try to give you ideas, sell you information, and they give you what that's called social media content prompts. And I finally chose one of those. It cost me $37 and gave me 3 classes to take, online classes, which I've done 2 of those. And then it gives you a workbook on ideas and how to come up with ideas on your own, and they give you some ideas. And actually it helped a lot. It's I've got a number of ideas now on things things that I can post. One of my ideas is I'm going to start posting tutorials and tips and tricks from other floss tubers. So not only will I be promoting FlossTube in general, but some of our really good people who are really good for the community, cross-stitch community, but you'll also get some videos to some how-tos and ideas and stuff like that. So finishing tutorials and things, and I'll go through those and watch a few and then see what I can recommend to you guys. Another idea that they had was, you know, just everyday posts. What kind of things do you do? And they're like, it's always National Something Day. So, you know, if it's National Coffee Day, then do a post about coffee. And if it's National Pet Day, do a post about pets. And with cross stitch, I can say, hey, happy coffee day, and here's a bunch of coffee related charts and things like that. So that was kind of an eye opener. Just you know, if they call it, you know, trying to just kind of be relevant to what's currently going on at that time. And I thought those were good ideas. But it's really hard to keep up with your social media when you have an online store, because that's where I get most of my new customers. Absolutely. Probably Facebook is my #1 new customer generator, and FlossTube is very, very close second. And you want to just not bombard everybody with buy, sale, you know. So, and you want to have things be fun. You want them to be interesting. And that's one of the reasons that I talk about the inner workings of my business, is because it's something that, you know, you might not get anywhere else. And of course, I think it's interesting, and I hope that you guys do too. So anyway, that's what I spent most of my week on, as far as not just working on inventory and getting orders out and stuff like that, was trying to figure out how I can be a little bit better at connecting with you guys via social media. One of my goals this year is to be better at Instagram. I've got, you know, like 1,200 followers on FlossTube and 3,000 followers on Facebook. But I only have 400 followers on Instagram. And one of the things about Instagram is that's where a lot of our younger stitchers are. And I really want younger stitchers to stay interested in the craft. And I want to see what they're stitching and the different things that they're doing. So on Facebook, my audience is pretty much 55 and over, and FlossTube too. And so Instagram would give me a little bit of a way to reach out to younger stitchers. And I really, really want to do that. I want to encourage younger people to stitch, and then I want to see what they're interested in and connect with them a little bit. So that's it for the business topic. It's a lot of work. If you've thought about having a shop or a store, you know, brick and mortar stores really, you know, they really need to have an online presence also, but managing a brick and mortar store and then also being really good at your online presence is a lot of work. And I can't imagine having both. I don't know how you would do that, but those are things that you have to think about when you have a business, and that's one of my goals for the year, is to be better. My other goal is to create more FlossTube videos, just to try to at least not go a whole month in between videos. So we'll see how that goes. New giveaways. So the new giveaways this week, here we go. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. First one is, and these are, all of these came from an individual's personal collection that I had purchased. The first one is Prairie House Sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I'm probably going to have to turn that light off. So if you're interested in that one, then your comment should say, I'd like to stitch, or you don't have to say I'd like to stitch, but it should have Prairie House in the words. And Prairie is Prairie. So Prairie House should be somewhere in your sentence. And the next one is by Faithworks, and it's 4 charts called 4 Season Boxes. And it's spring, summer, winter, and fall, or autumn. And you get all of those, and just say, I use the word seasons, plural, SEASONS. And the next one is a really cute chart by Threadwork Primitives, and it's called Merry Winter. Merry Winter. So use the words Merry, MERRY, winter in your post. And the last one is by Bright Needle, and it's called Gray Goose Sampler. And it also comes with, so you got the regular single page chart, and then also comes with Good for the Gander. It's a companion piece for Gray Goose. So you get 2 little charts together, and that's what it looks like. And use the word goose somewhere in your comment. And so if you want to sign up for the giveaways, you need to be a subscriber to the channel. You need to be 18 years or older, because I can't ask for your mailing address unless you're 18 or older. Great. Those will be given away at my next FlossTube. I'm going to adjust the lighting and see if I can get rid of that glare a little bit. Okay, I'm back. We'll see if this is any better. I can't wait to get my craft room back. My husband's working on the lighting right now. And hopefully it won't be glary. I'm in our basement right now, and we have kind of really bad lighting right down here. So anyway, next is new inventory. And I have a ton of new inventories, which is kind of why I've kind of hurried through things. A lot of it is, okay, I'm just going to admit this. I was finishing up my year-end stuff, and I found 2 huge boxes of inventory that I bought from Witchelt and Hoffman that are like months old that I never entered. And I'm like, oh my God, all this inventory has just been sitting here. So a lot of these are recent releases. They were released in 2020, but they weren't just released. And that's because they've been sitting on in a box in my back area for a while. And then also I'm continuing to expand my inventory for Blackbird designs. So there's a lot of Blackbird designs in this that aren't necessarily new ones. Some of them are a few years old, but they're new to Cobweb Corner. So let's get started, because I have quite a few. The first one is Love is in the Air. 3 stockings for February, and you get all 3 of these designs. They're little miniature things, and you get the stocking template to go with that. So that is new to our site. That is from 2009. So that's an older chart, but new to Cobweb Corner. And then I got 3 of the Tender Heart series by Blackbird Designs. Pledge of Affection is number 1, and they aren't in order, so I'll come across the other 2 in a little bit. Next is Mildred's Garden House by Blackbird Designs. Isn't that one cool? And you know, they are really good about giving a little story about all of their charts. And this is number 6 in their Remember Me series. And it's based on people in, I think it's Barb's family. So Barb Adam. And it says each house in this series records Barb's genealogy in thread. And Mildred is Barb's grandmother. So this is Mildred's house. I like that one. That's really cool chart. Loose Feathers series for the birds, Spring Fever. Then I got the 4th of July Hoopla by With Thy Needle and Thread. And now I have all three of these. This is the Seasons set by Lila's Studio. I love the winter. I love the sled. This one's winter. I already had spring on my site. This one is summer and autumn. Aren't those cool? And they're real small. They're not real small. 101 by 70. So the finished size on 40 count is 5 inches by 3.5 inches. Not as small as I thought. And then I have the Robin Sampler by Heart in Hand. And that comes with these two, what do you call these? Wool pennies and this wooden heart or wooden leaf button. So the wool pennies go right here. And there's the little leaf button right there. So that comes with it. Oh, we got a kitty. That's Thule. Toulouse doesn't usually, here, hang on, I'll let her in the window. Toulouse doesn't usually join me in my videos, so sorry you're seeing cat butt there. Another one, older one by Blackbird Designs is Flea Market Souvenir. And this one's really interesting. So the idea behind this one that you can do if you want to is you stitch these 3 motifs on 3 different kinds of linen, and then you piece them together to give it a flea market look. So it says 3 small motifs are stitched on separate linen pieces and sewn together for a flea market look, which is pretty much just what I said. So that's pretty interesting. Then we have Patchwork Pumpkin. It's a Reward of Merit pin keep by Blackbird Designs. And you know, that's a lot of detail in a pin keep. Look at all those vines and flowers. That's a lot. Then we have the Christmas Ornaments magazine, which you've probably all seen already, but like I said, it's been sitting on my floor. There's a couple in here that I really like. I really like this guy right here. And let's see. There was a couple other ones I liked. They've got just a bunch. And you know, some people get a little frustrated with the Christmas ornament and Halloween ornament issues, but they are a great deal. I think the magazine retails for $9.99, $10, but you get 70 charts. And you know, if you thought about it, if you liked 4 of those, you would be more than getting your money back, because most designers are going to charge, you know, like a design like this is going to be a minimum $6. And sometimes they're 8 or 10. So it's a great deal. And you get stuff from a wide variety of so many different designers that I just think they're a really good deal. Another Blackbird Designs Loose Feathers Spring 2012. This is the Mary Ann Blackburn samplers. And I really like this one right here. Let's see if they have better pictures in here. Their quality of their leaflets and booklets is pretty much unparalleled in the industry. Their books are so well put together and so many photos of the different things. And, you know, they're sturdy. They're professionally printed. They're just really, really good. I've got this one. And where's that one? The jewelry box. I don't want to show Isn't that neat? And that could be framed or made into a jewelry box top. Got some duplicates here. And then I have Sarah's House by Blackbird Designs. And that is Loose Feathers Summer 2012. Okay, that's that bunch. Then, so none of those are really recent releases. Then we have the Merry Noel collection by Homespun Elegance, and this is the Festive Redbird, and this is from, oh, what year is this? I'm not seeing it. It's from a few years ago. I love this though. I had this in stock quite a few years ago and saw that I could get it again. And this comes with a little tiny pear charm. I really like that one. And then another one from the Merry Noel collection. This is Owls Love Christmas Too. And this one comes with this candy cane charm. And let's see if that one has a date on it. This one's from 2013. Isn't he cute? And then I have a little stocking by Abby Rose Design. And it's called Sampler Stocking Ornament Number 2. And then from Madame Chantilly, Celebrate 4th of July. And then Blackbird Designs, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? Isn't that neat? And another Blackbird design, the Summer Beaming Forth. And this is Loose Feathers Series for the Birds number 8. And this one, when I was looking into it, I've had this on my, like I said, it's been on my floor for a few months and I can't order this anymore. So I don't know if they're including this in a collection going forth or if it's out of print or what. But this is Spell of the Moon. It's a Reward Merit Pin Keep. So I only have 2 of those. So I bet those get snatched up pretty quick. The Tender Heart Series number 4, Sweetheart Pocket. And Tender Heart Series number 3, Stitch by Stitch. And it says, Stitch by Stitch, Mending My Heart. And then another small one by Blackbird Designs is Gathering Basket. Then I finally, again, got 2 more of the Secret Santas by Hands On Design. A little late, I know. This one's Naughty or Nice. And Dear Santa. And it says, Dear Santa, I've been good. And then I got Tomato Dame by Plum Street Samplers. And Summertide Blessings. It's not summertime, it's Summertide by Plum Street Samplers. And Summer Hill. And Nightshade Bird. That one's really cool. I don't know if you can see. There's the full thing there. And Grace on Thee. All those are by Plum Street Samplers. See, I got a lot of inventory entered this week. It's a lot of work to enter inventory too. It takes a long time. Cats on Parade by Blackbird Designs. And this shows it made into a drum, and this shows it framed. Now here's the one that I'm thinking about stitching. So let me know what you think, you guys. I don't have any idea what year this is, but I saw it when I was placing an order and I'm like, that's really pretty. And it's called Garden Fair by Courtney Collection. And look at that. And I thought it was done in all different shades in multiple shades of red. It's done in only 2 colors, and it uses Auversois silks, Noir for the black, and then it used Belle Soie Tulip for the red. And I love this. This is something, you know, a lot of the samplers and things I really like, but I wouldn't necessarily display them in my home. And this I would display in my home. So I'm thinking about, I don't carry those silk threads, but I think this is what I'm going to do, start working on. And that's one that would take me quite a while, but you know, it'd be pretty easy. You could just do all the red on a row and all the black on a row. I wouldn't say easy, but you're not constantly switching thread colors. So I just love that. I think I'm going to do that. Then I picked up Christmas Ornaments #1 by Stony Creek. I think there's 10 of these collections, and Christmas Ornaments #3 by Stony Creek. And then I've got The Elves Did It. It's the Lizzie Kate Santa from 2017, and that does not have an embellishment. And then I got the Stocking Sleds by Lizzie Kate, and that does come with a little tiny bead packet with 2 buttons and a few beads. Those are cute. Super, super quick stitches. And then Birds of a Feather. This is a older chart. Doesn't say what year, but there's 3 or 4 of these stockings by Birds of a Feather. And look at this one. Isn't that cool? It's got children building the snowman and then 3 kids on a sled. I really like that. And the other ones that are the same feel are really cool too. Then we got a new release. Yay, a new release. Martha's Stocking by Shepherd's Bush. And we have the embellishment packs for that. So I've never done a stocking before. I put a post on Facebook and I said, how many of you have done a stocking, and were they for kids or adults? There was one lady that said she'd done 18, and I think one had done over 20, and for a variety of grandkids and grown kids and stuff. I'm like, that's a lot of stockings. And another new release, Early Christmas Morning by Blackbird Design. Another new release, Christmas Rose. This one's really beautiful. The green and red alphabet along the top. You've got the reindeer and the trees. That's by Blackbird Designs. Lots and lots of Blackbird Design. And then Fox and Rabbit Designs, the Sarah Hayward 1859 chart. Isn't this border beautiful? It's just so delicate in the pastel colors. And this one says, how serious is the charge to train in the infant mind? 'Tis God alone must give a heart to such a work inclined. So this would make a great new baby sampler or new mother sampler. And then Bent Creek, Waiting for Santa. Isn't he cute? I just really like that. He's like super, super, super quick stitch. 63 by 85 stitch count. And then Dogs on the Run by Sue Hillis. It's a newer chart. It's got 3, the food truck, the grill master, and the 50-cent hot dogs. And then back in stock, I wasn't sure I'd be able to get this again. Octopus's Garden by Blackbird Design. Almost done. Beautiful, beautiful chart by Rosewood Manor. Dreaming of Mums. Isn't this just stunning? And it's got the word mums many, many, many times and chrysanthemum. That is just so pretty. I love the colors. And the 2004 Santa ornament from Homespun Elegance. It's called Bootiful Santa. He's in a boot. And that comes with this little teddy bear charm. And Praiseworthy Stitches, Simple Gifts Halloween. Kind of got a Quaker feel, and it's got a whole bunch of words from Halloween in it. And last one, Peaceful Dove by Rosewood Manor. So that, oh, and the other one here is Deck the Halls by Blackwood Manor. And this is a little booklet, and it's got 6 strawberry patterns. And so like here's one. And I think it has a template. And you can do, like this one shows, you can do it all rectangle, or you can make it into a strawberry. Let's see, here's another one. So I think that's it. So lots and lots of new inventory and a lot more coming. I'm refilling from the year-end sales. I'm restocking, and then like I said, I probably have 75 or 80 more books that I need to get entered that have not been entered yet. So this week, auction coming up. Take a look at our Weebirds Stitch Along. And then another thing that I think I'm going to start doing for my social media commitments goals is I'm thinking about having a thing called Sampler Sunday. And what I would do is do a short video where I pull maybe 10 samplers by a variety of designers and just highlight those and give the information, like what they're stitched in, what their size is, what fabric was used. If they have multiple pictures, show the pictures. So that would be, I don't know. Let me know. I would post it here on my FlossTube channel, but it wouldn't be called FlossTube. It would be called Sampler Sunday. So let me know what you think about that. So anyway, I'm going to try to keep up with my yoga and try to keep walking and try to keep stitching. And I hope that you guys get a lot of time to stitch too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.